Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Moin. Hello, people of the internet. Oi, Noko. What's up? Jill. Jim's Knuts. And there's a bad Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Betty.
So what is on your beer table today?
I have Close to Paradise, which is a pink
nice.
lemonade sour.
Mm-hmm.
Lemons and pink grapefruit. I have Everything You Never Had, which is a berry sour. I have Just Know That It Gets Better With Time, which is pineapple and passion fruit. I have Siberia Whisper Shouts, which is a double IPA, and I have Death by Cranberry, which is a fruit sour.
That sounds like that should be the last one. That's almost a corn-like.
It's good.
Beer.
It's got multiple little cranberries on it. I think I'm going to go with Just Know That It Gets Better With Time. I also have, because I was feeling quite snackish, so I've got myself a bowl of pineapple.
Oh, very good. I'll just stick with the Troopers.
Because
there's still a case sitting next to me, so I don't have to get up and leave the room or something odd and terrible.
It's the best way.
Were you auditioning for Balin's Skull last week? I don't think you were.
No. They won't return my calls, and they blocked me.
This one.
Go on. Go on. Yes. Fuck you. Oh, son of a bitch.
I see the foot he is on.
Well, might be on. What's it to you? You and whose army, matey boy? You and whose army?
Oh, let's not talk about armies.
But we're going to be talking about armies. It's the whole point of this.
Sort of, kind of. Yeah, you're right. Sounds like 7 of 5 days covered. I don't think, Jill, you have ever seen how much Jerry drinks in a stream. I'd be highly surprised if there's more than 2 cans left at the end of these.
I'd be very surprised if there are any cans left by the time I go to bed. I'd be annoyed. Upset even.
Getting them out of the fridge for nothing.
Yep, I've walked all that way. To be fair, I did get pineapple and dark cherries. So.
Just be careful. I hear they contain vitamins and they are known to make your clothes tight.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll walk it off between here and the off license. That works, right?
Hello, Deadly. For a second, I thought you were walking it off between your house and the studio, but...
That'd be a hell of a walk.
I guess.
You'd be talking days.
My island isn't that big.
It's not bad, you know. I'm not walking overnight. What's average walking speed? 5 miles an hour?
Oh, no, 3 at most, I think.
All right, let's split the difference. Let's say I do 4 miles an hour because I do walk quickly.
And you have long legs.
That's still days. You know, the next town over is 18 miles up the road. That's Ballymena. It's only 10 minutes away on the train. Colerane's an hour away on the train.
Oh, God.
So...
That could be an interesting health challenge. Who has the fastest walk to work? Justin gets disqualified.
No, I got pineapple.
Having a slide from his house to the studio is an automatic disqualification. Hello, Zoc.
Makes sense to me.
Average walking speed is 1 league per hour.
Going by the book.
Technically.
Hours would seem like days. If we go by the book, like Lieutenant Savick would.
We don't need books. We have the internet.
Where we're going, we don't need books. Great Scott, Marty.
Of course, we need books. We need lovely paper stuff to flick through, sniff, and stuff our faces in. To hide behind on the train, to pretend to not be there.
Speaking of, Doom Song. There was an update to the Doom Song Kickstarter, more or less saying everybody bar that one poor bugger whose book has been eaten by the post has got them. But they are doing the second of their quadrilogy. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I think they also updated some PDFs that are up for grabs.
Could do. I was less interested in that and more that Suffer Not the Witch to Live is going to be coming. Yes. Stick your head in that, Curtis, for fuck's sake. Why are you in there?
Kickstarter update with a bunch of free PDFs linked if you're planning on running the Lord Have Mercy Upon Us campaign or the Gravediggers Guild on its own. Role play sheets, bundle of player handouts for LHMUU.
Book. More book.
Hello, Mr. Kebab.
Mm.
I'm not sure it's called motorboating if you use an ass crack.
What would it be then? Surely the movement is motorboating. The movement and sound. Like Richard Nixon. And whether you're doing it between breasts or cheeks, it shouldn't make a difference.
Well,
Could you motorboat a settee, for example, the cushions in a sofa?
If they are covered in protective plastic and have a very airtight surface, why not?
Trying that in red motorbike. Oh, fair enough.
I'm guessing people have gotten stuck motorbikes up their rear end at some point.
Well, you know, it's a perfect place to park them. They won't tip over.
Exactly. Never walk on the wrong side of the road.
You ever seen the award-winning German film Mad Foxes?
Could be.
There's a motorbike gang in that. That's your homework for next week, people.
There will be a test on this.
Go and watch Mad Foxes. That one won't be on the House of Water. Hashtag best house. Because I think that would get me banned from the server.
You have gone too far.
No, the director and everybody else involved in that film had gone too far. Yes, yes, yes. Balls. Run faster, for fuck's sake.
I'm pretty sure somebody in rear end was using the same sentence. Always the answer is yes.
Yes. Mad Foxes. What's the actual title? And yes, it is a biker gang. I thought it was German. Must just have been a German version I found. Might be Spanish. Whatever it is, it's dubbed and not right.
If it was a motorbike, it definitely wouldn't be a Triumph.
Ew.
A customer at work suggested we show the Night Porter for the weekly oldies movie on Holocaust Memorial Day.
Fuck me.
Uh,
That's one way of doing it. Don't let them. They better not.
yeah.
Could you not flag about fucking 2 minutes ago? What was the point in taking that?
When in doubt,
Give me
money.
strength. Give me absolute strength. I look tight, to be fair. Anyway, I digress.
As is tradition.
I see people have been updating projects in a private way.
Yeah, they're loonies.
It's upsetting. Just upsetting.
Some people even told in Discord that they would be making preparations for projects and not putting it in the project system on private so that you can't see them. That's an outrage.
Fetch Tony Harrison, because that is a fucking outrage. It's an outrage. Outrage. Anyway. I
So,
won't name and shame the people involved.
With just pointing fingers. Like we're pointing to Panzer Kaput.
Yes.
Pete has been on a painting roll again lately.
Yeah, well, he's been mostly attempting to paint one of every warband, or whatever the fuck they call them, for Age of Shipmar. I think he was saying there's like 21 different warbands. I think he's up to number 14, I want to say. Which is a bit mad.
Yeah, I think we knew
Darwin.
that part of him.
Run at them. But it's nice seeing just the mix of different warbands there are that he's been working on. And because obviously they're not massive armies, it means that he's able to do, here's some lizard men, here's some free company. I was going to call them Empire there, but they're not Empire anymore. That was poor, Mo. That was very poor. Here's some goblins or hobgoblins, which, by the way, those are the best hobgoblins GW have done in fucking years. That group of ones there. I know Justin doesn't like them, but clearly the bald head means his brain is fucking frozen. Because how can you look at those and go, oh no, I prefer the shit-looking sculpts? Why? I mean, GW can suck a whole room full of decks, as far as I'm concerned. But even I have to admit, they're the nicest fucking hobgoblin-y orky types they've done in fucking forever. The fact they don't have a head coming out of the middle of their chest is always a winner.
I think if you say they are hobgoblins and you make a distinction between hobgoblins and orcs, that's the point where he might go off rails.
I can't even remember what they're supposed to be. I know there's something. Might be hobgoblins, might be orcs, might be regular goblins. Who knows? But they've decided.
Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Long time no see.
Decided that they were a thing anyway. It's difficult to say. Everything ends in Zs anyway.
Yeah, and for some odd reason, I figured out that Games Workshop is using AI to enhance their units.
Right.
Because it's Eldar.
Using AI to write the rules as well.
No, it's Eldar.
Yeah.
And now you add the A in front and pop the E at the end, and you have your Eldari. So it's AI enhanced.
Oh dear. That is fucking appalling.
Yeah, but you can't prove me wrong, can you?
I'm saying nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sorry, yeah. that needed to get out of my system.
It didn't, but you did it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nobody who could stop me.
Well, true.
Not yet, at least. So
as much
might as well take advantage while it lasts. Oh look, not hobgoblins.
Yes. Like I say, there's a few in here. Nowhere near as many as he's currently been working on.
Why do I have suddenly a very minty versions. Taste in my mouth?
Sprint. Spearmint.
Spearmint, yeah, that could be it.
I think we've seen some of these last year. Yeah. Towards the end of the page, you'll start to hit the ones we've seen last August. But it's nice to see. I imagine, because he recently did the Free Company, in shockingly spearminty green and red, actually. So we may see those in here soon as well.
I wonder how he keeps up on where he posted his stuff already, because he does it in the project system, on the forum, on the Discord, and at least on Facebook. So, and I'm guessing he has some other outlets as well. So
maybe he just opens one in each tab. I know he uses the same thing for each, so just like cut and paste, cut and paste, cut and paste, which makes sense.
Yeah. Why repeat yourself or invent the wheel again?
Yeah. Do it once, sort yourself out. Go on, my son. Go on. Nobody in there. Fuck. Where was that to? Who was that to? What were you doing? What shape is your head, Gravenberg? Must be shaped like a 50p piece, for fuck's sake.
If Pete really wants to see himself become a Citadel miniature, I think painting their stuff is not the way to go.
No. Not sure what the way is.
I'm not even sure that Games Workshop would ever do such a thing. Have they done?
What? People as miniatures?
Made people immortal via the means of miniatures? I guess not. A company that doesn't even give credit to creators, why would they do that?
I mean, years ago. They would slip some things in, like, that was poor. Ian Gaskell. So his name was used as the inspiration for Gaskell Thraka. Things like that. They would use staff members' names and tweak them or shit like that for stories and names and backstory.
Yeah, but
they never actually based any figures off them.
That could also be appointed to being lazy and unimaginative.
No. At that stage, it was still a relatively small company. Bear in mind, they named everybody at that stage.
Oh, okay.
You know, whenever you looked at Orcs or Imperial Guard or Imperial Army or Space Marines, everybody had a name. Somebody going to tackle him or just stand off till he fucking scores?
Christopher says White Dwarf personality set had an Iron Livingston.
Ooh. Can't remember that one.
Specialty set 6, the White Dwarf personalities.
There's Thread. I've got that Thread.
There's Iron Livingston, the hitter.
That makes sense. Imagine somebody had to. Yep. Stop giving them advice, mate. I'm quite happy that they're not fucking taking a shot. So yes, with the exception
not going to
of
look at old school stuff, this could show.
With the exception of names, the hoi polloi wouldn't get a look in. And these days they don't sculpt anything anyway. They just ask AI to do it. I'm pretty sure. Here is our big book of pieces. Dear AI, please make a hobgoblin ward monster with flaming turrets. Spit something out in CAD and they go, yeah, shit. Put that on the website, £75. Fuckwits will buy it. Oh, yes. I did Ewok. Twice, in fact.
Deep Space
Ronnie, it's not
9.
called Deep Space Nine. It's called Deep Space Pest Control. Okay. Then, so if you want to order your copy of Deep Space Nine, no, Ronnie, it's not Deep Space Nine.
So it's not Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It's just Deep Space Nine.
It's not Deep Space Nine at all.
Okay.
It's Deep Space Pest Control. But every time he said Deep Space, he would say 9.
Well, in 9 as the number or the German word for not?
Who knows? 9 as in Ronnie keeps saying Deep Space Nine because Deep Space Nine was a TV program he liked. I suggest is the answer to that one.
How dare Ronnie do that and not do B5?
Just right.
Yeah, I think that's the
Connor.
Advent Colored thing. That was called Deep Pest Control.
Get up there, you boy. Yeah, yep, it is. Yes. Ah, fuck, too far. Pricks.
Have you seen that they're doing a
Worms?
Blu-ray release of Blake 7?
No. That's very good, though, because Blake 7's quality.
I'm not sure if that's very good, because they did the same thing as they did with Star Trek, the original series, and edited the special effects to make it computery.
Oh, dear.
I'm a bit on two sides of that, but yeah. I only saw the trailer today, so
Who knows? Maybe it won't be shite. I know Mike is a big fan of the Blu-ray for Star Trek Next Generation because it shows every bit of dirt, every nut and bolt, every scuffed floor, but just all the dodginess that comes from being a cheap TV series several decades ago that nobody would have seen on a wee 4:3 screen, but now in glorious HD from the original film negative, everything stands out.
when the backdrop is almost tumbling over.
Oh, he did a supercut at one point with Mr. Plinkett going, look at this door, that's not closed. Oh, look, somebody's realised they've got their closing hook in there and just like a hook coming at ankle level and pulling the door shut. Shit like that. Somebody's left their script on a clipboard sitting on Picard's chair in the background, like just zooming in on it. Fucking great.
Don't you just love that kind of stuff?
Look, this seat wasn't flush. So they got another bit of carpet the same colour and just stuffed it underneath. Just like a dodgy bit of an off-cut carpet.
Oh.
So yes, there's a lot to be said for ultra high def 4K low DVDs.
There were some videos years back where somebody took video editing software that eliminated camera shake.
Mm.
And they used it on attack sequences on all the Star Treks, and the camera was static, and you just saw how the people were actually pretending to shake around.
It's the way to do it.
Oh.
To be fair, they still use that to this day.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
I think the biggest problem at that point is just make sure that everybody's jumping in the same direction at the same time. And why are there rocks on the floor in middle of space? Nobody knows, but ceiling rocks were a thing.
Yep. There's nothing in that. Get up and walk it off. Anyway, so yes.
Pete, doing a lot of stuff again.
Yes.
Using
There's
nice
a whole lot of
backdrop
page
pictures.
If people want to see the terrain and stuff. We looked at that last year. So it's just a case of he needs to update it with the 7 warbands he's done since this last update, which was September, 10th. October?
December 10th.
December, okay. Yeah, so he's done substantial since then. He's just been slacking off on taking pictures and uploading them. Throw it ahead in that fella, Simcast. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Not swiftly enough. Oh, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and Moses. Why would you ever do that? Now, if they score from this, that's okay, but all you're doing is making me shit myself. Fucking hell.
And live on screen.
Who, you missed a bit when you were shaving there, Connor. What was that? Looked like a nerd fucking version of Shaggy. Oh, we were going to discuss the American bar for Ewok.
Oh God, please don't. Ewok, I blame you for this. What the fuck happened there?
Well, that looked like a great breakaway. Two things happened. One, it was the bar owner Terry's birthday, and two, he really likes Trump, and none of us can work out why. So he decided for his birthday and Trump's inauguration, because they're on the same day, he would deck the bar out and go full Trump. He's had a Make America Great Again hat for a while, alongside his Make Coleraine Great Again hat that he got made himself when he came back from America with his MAGA hat. But he just thinks Trump is the bee's knees. There's no talking him down from it. But he was done up so much. Every fucking TV crew from every news station in Northern Ireland were all over talking to him and talking to him because he had a bloke dressed up as Trump after his ear being shot. So you'll probably be able to find the Queen's Arms footage from UTV, BBC, and Channel 5. Oh, what the fuck was that? showing all and it's like, and everybody in here loves Trump, and they're panning across the people in the bar, and I'm going, there's Tucker. Tucker fucking doesn't. Hen couldn't even tell you where Trump was. Never mind, they liked him, for fuck's sake. Yes, I'm sure there are a few people in there who like him the same way as Terry does, but mostly it was people in going, I really can't be arsed with this. And now there's a TV crew in shoving a camera in my face.
Oh.
You know what they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, unless somebody takes a Molotov cocktail to your bar afterwards.
Oh, no, they're much more likely to do that just because, it's Terry.
Yeah, let's get back to J Group and his Wadroon. So this is an older project, is it?
Yes.
So how come you took it up?
Because I really like what he was doing with his giant cassowary apex predator. Probably because I'm sitting there going, I should really paint my own.
That sounds like a recurring issue.
I'm hoping all of them have made their New Year's resolution to finish their Path of Conquest projects. Can't imagine they will, mind you, but
That almost got me.
What else are they going to do with their year?
Wait for their battle attacks.
No. My last bit of pineapple.
That's an odd little picture. Oh, let's see. That's a very high picture.
And that is the upgrade. I can't remember what her name is. Matriarch, I think, maybe. She's a leader, but you can upgrade the Apex Predator.
The Matriarch Queen.
A heroic mount for her. So you can have an Apex Predator as your leader, and then you can have some as your regimental upgrades, so you can feel like 3 or 4 of them in a list if you wanted to.
Oh, look, she stole your heart.
Yes. Easy, tiger.
That's easy for you to say.
Atmosphere is very flat here, Anfield. Any chance you fucking getting behind the team a bit? Can't.
Dave, so what was it you wanted to ask the crew that you forgot, obviously?
Consider that one done.
Oh, that's an evil suggestion. I like very much.
Excuses like, work took up all my hobby time. That's work. It's not your hobby time then, is it? Hobbies what you do when you're not in work.
Also, I was very flattered that Shay actually went out of his way to go, fuck you. I must be doing something right.
He's spent Saturday gluing a load of Confederacy down to bases. And then going, what size do they, or what weight do these go? And I'm going, well, they should go on little square bases, the same ones I give you for your cannon. Well, I don't have any cannon. Well, you do have cannon. I bought you the army deal. We went through it all. Where's bring up the website? Yep, there, 5 cannon. We don't know where the bases are. Well, find the bases and you may find your missing cannon.
It's like leading a toddler.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think so, Zork. I think Lloyd has set up a filter for the word Rome.
Oh, shit. That was... if you just got his fucking leg higher a minute ago. Oh. I think we're all disappointed by that.
That's
anyway.
His next project after his conquest army. Yeah, no, I don't think that Lloyd at this point in time will ever touch anything Rome related ever again.
No, it's harsh. It's very harsh. I feel very harsh. But back to the Bruce's Apex Predator. I quite like the matriarch queen. She's got a nice subtle olive skin color for an orc, which is nice. Looking at the big heart. But I just really like the cassowary look on this one, because I'm looking at it myself to paint mine for the Woodrune, and I want to do something similar. I don't want all dinosaurs are dull green or brown. I want ridiculous, majestic, feathery bird of paradise looking things. Cassowary is a great shout, but now he's done it, I can't really do it without just being told I'm copying him. So,
well, you could just send him your miniature and he sends his painted one, so win-win.
Seems excessive. I'm trying to think what the shipping to Australia is, and then they would smash it with a hammer when it arrives anyway, in case it was full of drugs.
There was a slight problem with shipping stuff. Yeah, you're right. Best not to think about that.
You just smash it all with a hammer in case of drugs, or in case you're smuggling in seeds or fruit or something. I don't know. Oh, you left the ball behind, Sam. Anyway, so
ordering
yes.
Aventine miniatures today and hope that they'll be here in April. That seems like a pre-order time frame.
Aventine Aventine announced that they're closing.
Oh.
He's going to retire. He's doing that, I think, September this year. Right. So you've got until, I did this last year, you've got until September next year. No panic. If you're putting an order in, keep it to like £100, and people panicked and put in orders for like 400 or 500 quid's worth of stuff, and they had to close the place over Christmas. And we're just going to be casting for weeks/months. There's about an 8-week backlog currently just to get the stuff out that people have ordered, because apparently can't read.
Yeah, but you never say to your customers, "Don't panic." That immediately triggers the opposite reaction.
Yes, fucking yes.
Big question is, will the miniatures be done for, or does he sell the line?
Don't know. There's a lot of people are retiring at the moment and trying to sell their lines off, but so many people just do that 3D printing shite instead. So
I don't. I won't.
So yeah, I don't know. I'd hate to see the Aventine line go. The question is, where would it go to, though? You're not getting a foul for that, mate. You took the ball off your toe. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Maybe just put it out for auction. See who pays the most.
I mean, I keep meaning to check with him, because, he's just down the road in the lead belt.
Maybe
Bangor, as it's known.
Maybe Business Daddy can buy them?
Historic Ranger miniatures? No.
Make Warren buy them.
Don't think he's got that much money. Be worth it just for the elephants. Fucking 4 of them up there. They're probably the nicest elephants on the market in 28mm. And I did not think it were too many.
No, I don't think either. Unless you call Schleich miniatures.
I don't. And even if I did, not as nice as these. So, Gripping Beast brought front rank. Yep.
So this is not Firelock.
And Warlord have bought so many fucking ranges from people.
This is not Firelock. This is one of his offsprings.
Yes, his daughter Lily. I think has won a. He just fucking crippling him. Oh, he's got a head in the plums.
The parries will be immortal.
Walk that one off. Yeah, seen Calpe going up for scale.
So we have Pink Scully Bob.
Yeah. Well, we've seen these last year. I think Lily won Young and something or other and used the money wisely and bought more miniatures.
Yes.
So had a load of Skelly Bobs, including the tremendous pink Skelly. I know it says purple, it's not, it's pink. And then added archers to that for some range support. I think these are being used for Oathmark, if memory serves. However, they are accompanied by a set of Wombi trolls from Mantic.
I love the fact that every unit has one of that
One pink. Yes.
glowing. That's how you can find out who's the leader.
Sometimes leading from the back.
And when I saw these are actually very cool.
Oh, the zombie trolls are great. So they, come on, ref. What the fuck is wrong with them? Fuck's sake. So there are a set of zombie trolls from Dungeon Saga, which are really nice, but there's only one type. These are the metal / resiny ones, I believe. She's done an absolutely corking job on them.
Indeed. Especially with the gloopy eye.
Yes. Don't have regen anymore, though, because they're a bit dead. So, shame.
Oh, the pink skellies are the life support for the other Skellipops. That's an interesting take.
Makes sense to me. Get that away to fuck.
Kings of War.
Yes.
And there she is with her proud, toothless grin.
Yep.
On proper basis. See, world! The world is healing.
I know. It's good, isn't it? It's so
Children
good.
playing
Hi, Maldroth.
square bases.
It's all good and hood. You two can... I mean, even John's getting involved in Kings of War. Bought an undead army and built it and primed it the other day.
I'm pretty sure he got inspired by Lily.
Makes sense. I like the basing as well. Basing has a very marshy, dank, dark look to it.
Yeah, where else would your
Yes,
undead
yes.
come from?
Go on. Out wide, mate. Out wide, yes. Oh.
John's doing a Kings of War army. Well, looks like it.
Yes.
We can call
we-
it just...
Weirdly, we can. I think
Tell
that was commented on by John recently as well. Not on camera, but I think there was they'll tell me to do something pink, or maybe somebody suggested you do something pink, or then John's got the twitch of people have told me to do this before and I don't want to. Let's go with everything you never had. What are you blowing your whistle for, you massive cunt?
He likes this sound. No, Dutch, I did the Pink Panther, so John is not allowed to do a Pink Panther.
Speaking of pink. Oh. Get that back in there.
Oh, Amanda, can you remember when he
Yes,
did the live
Narvin,
streams
yes.
with Lance
shite.
and we told him to make it pink? He never listened.
On one of the Hobby Hangout.
No, when he did live stream painting stuff.
All right. Ooh. Interesting. That's Jesus.
John painting things pink should be at least a bi-monthly 3 Colors Up episode.
I'd buy
I'm
that
all
for $1.
I'm all for that. Maybe there should be a voting system for backstages on what John needs to paint next.
Just whatever we tell him to.
Hello, Hazy Boy, welcome.
Don't need a voting system.
Oh, that's true.
Do.
Vote for what John needs to paint next. I think pink is a theme that will continue in the next project to a degree.
Yes. Swedish S-Tonk.
In pretty pink. Jefferson, Mr. Powers, Sir Dear. Apes and Sleazoids.
Yes.
Doing Starschlock.
Yes. But more than that.
It's a bed wrap.
Battle report. Got some project all of its own.
Oh, look, there's a pew pew and a bang.
Yes.
And
So you know
Dr.
they've shot
Zeus.
because they've got a pew pew. So.
Ah, don't you just love these silly little icons?
Yes. Didn't somebody that was it? Somebody had posted a picture of it must have been Ben. We were talking about the fact that John had got the deathcore, and then Ben posted a picture of a deathcore painted in pink. I went, you could do it like this. That's exactly what we were talking about. Somebody will probably be able to find that. Put it in the Discord later. Anyway.
James, Battletech Pink, I already got you covered. I even got a Battletech Rainbow Unicorn.
It's all good. As the man says in the hood. But yeah, so the Space Apes are taking on the Sleazoids, made up of the Gorilla Grants, Dr. Zeus, Mongrilla, an ape officer, and his baboons, the grenade-carrying baboons. And then the Sleazoids are rocking the Marauders, the Overseer, the Hired Hands, the Manhunter, and Nilo. And this is under 600 points, so they both had some strategy cards. But the nice thing about this battle report, apart from the really nice alien trees, which provided me that I have enough alien foliage to cover about 5 meters of table, and I should really get those put together and painted, because then I can do some Starshot games and actually have alien plants.
Do these weird things come with Starshot?
Yes. Do what weird things come with them? Go on.
These yellow tree-like thingamajigs. These that are on stream now.
Oh, those? No. The little explosions do.
Well, those come in handy.
Yeah, because the way the game plays. So Jefferson's opponent was using the Sleazoids. It's a 4-turn game. He explains how the game works as well, if people are interested in Starschlock, because it has it's got some interesting mechanics. Apart from the miniatures, you've got it's not deck building per se, although you can include some additional cards in your hand, but your cards are used to activate things, but can also be used for bonuses, and they're also used for saves for your heroes. It's called plot armor. Every time you would die, you can burn a card to gain plot armor, and it will give you a bonus 2 dice for all your tests from then on, and they stack multiple times. So as your hero gets more and more under pressure and is about to be killed up, he becomes better at fighting off the evildoers or whatever it happens to be, until, well, that was shite, until that was beautiful though. Give him some support, lads. But it means the cards that you use for plot armor don't get replenished from your deck, so your hand size drops. So you've got this sort of balancing act. You can save a hero, but then you're at the
weakening your game.
You're at the mercy of drawing blind for your activations. Because if you've got the card in your hand, you can go, I'm going to play this to activate them to do a specific thing. Whereas if you burned all your cards, then you're having to just pull blind from the deck and go, well, I guess we're doing this now. So yeah, it's a very short battle report. Like I said, the game only runs 4 turns. It gives some really nice insights into how the game is played, alongside some great pictures of the terrible sleazoids up against the majestic space apes.
I feel like Starshlock could be a game where the battle reports would be very nicely done in a cinematic way with weird
comic style.
Yeah, and maybe some 1930s news agent voiceovers. And here we see our heraldic.
Jesus, why pass to him in the middle of the fucking park? Good man. Well done, Costas. Yeah. You could give your full Saturday morning cereal, like the Rocketeer style.
Yeah. On last week's episode, the
nefarious baboons threw grenades at my head until my head came off.
And then my head exploded. Yeah, let's not forget the dramatic Star Trek, the original series, fighting music.
Yes. Oh, how could you? It's amazeballs. Remember that time Kirk took on the Gorn? Remember? I remember.
Remember berries.
I won't kill him. You hear me? I won't play your game. Good old.
Yeah, it's something to be said for dubbed versions of said series.
What? Really? I don't think so. Anyway.
Star Trek is one of the occasions where they didn't go with a one-to-one literal translation and had some fun doing it.
Oh, okay.
So inserting puns and having them do ad-lib jokes when the character is not in shot, so you can't see that it's not lip-synced.
Tisk tisk. Does Gene Roddenberry know about this? He'd be turning over in his space grave.
Potentially, yes. Bones isn't called Bones, but Pill.
Pill?
Yeah, so it's the German word for your little medicine pill. Pille.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No, I'm with you. Sure. Why?
Because Knochen wouldn't fit bones.
Oh, okay. Needs to be shorter.
Yeah, you have certain limitations when trying to do lip sync dubbing, and hence he's a doctor. A pill isn't that far off.
I don't even know why they would bother. Why bother trying to lip sync? Just give it welly, man.
Because we have standards.
Oh dear. Efficient fun.
Not react to
not
chat.
Wrong. Is that what you were going to say? Absolutely not wrong. Spot on. Anyway, so yes, people want to see how Starshlock plays. Check that out. At some point in the not too distant future, I'll get it under camera.
Thank God it's called Starshlock and not Starschlong.
Could be Starschlong. What's it to you?
Flash Gordon for the win.
Flash Gordon. They made a sequel of Flash Gordon. Speaking of Flash Gordon.
Robo Joel.
Yep.
Attack my Hawkman!
Dive! So
I once slept with a Yeti.
For cars. He says for Gaslands, but they could be used for, other games.
Or you can just put them on the floor and do broom broom noises.
Broom broom noises. Very good. I would. Certainly with the VW van. Make all the broom broom noises with that.
They do look nice.
They look absolutely cracking. And he seems to have put in a bit more a bit more conversion work than, I'm not going to say that you often see. A lot of people will just do the weapons and armor. Several of these guys have had big fuck off wheel upgrades. As you can see, they all look like monster trucks now, except for one that seems to have been slung low to the deck, like some sort of weird 1920s Batmobile. It's been lowered. But they've got a suitable amount of grime, like Starsky and Hutch, a suitable amount of grime and damage done to them.
Yes.
Last Drifters is probably the game I'll be playing with them if I was playing. Yeah. I think it's a better game, to be brutally honest.
I haven't heard about that one.
It's a game.
Okay.
With cars. You can do car wars like Mad Max. You can do races, but you can also do full-on wars. And he looked at all the other games that were out there and went, I don't want to do stupid dice. I don't want half a dozen templates. I don't want a million widgets to track things. So it uses D6 and it uses one template. That's it.
It sounds a bit like Okamaka.
Simplicity. Yeah, he's done really nice work on them. How come you didn't put any massive tires on your stuff, Ewok? You lazy fuck. How good they look with the massive tires on them.
Shots fired.
Just
I
saying.
guess.
Just saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you've got a 3D printer, so you have no excuse on lacking of parts. So you can make your own big ass tires.
Those tires look like they've come off a Space Marine fucking vehicle. They look like the old Space Marine bike tires.
Yeah, but I'm guessing those are factory made.
Yes, by Games Workshop for their bikes.
Nah, I think those are ordinary children's toys. Just.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Because they say he just got them Hot Wheelie things from Tesco's, but those wheels
Matchbox cars from his cellar.
Yeah, those wheels look fucking enormous, and they all look like they've got a huge fuck off seam line around them, like they've come in two parts.
Have you ever looked at
No.
toy cars recently? Yeah, do give it a look. They have those. The giveaway is on the edges here, the rims. You can see the plug coming through. Those are made to look that way. He just bought them this way. I don't think that's an upgrade.
See, I looked at that and I went, they look like somebody's stuck on some fucking MDF parts because they look so flat.
Yeah, but those are typical Hot Wheels rims and wheels.
Oh, I take it back then. You've not done exciting things to make your stuff monster truck Robogel. You lazy bastard. I'm surrounded by lazy bastards who won't put big wheels on or take big wheels off.
Because...
Why do you just use your wheels as is? It's a disgrace.
Reasons.
Demand all the wheels. All of them. Anyway.
Yeah, short and sweet and looks very nice.
Yes. Speaking of, Radagast. He's also short and sweet and looks very nice.
Is he? I don't know. Yeah. This is an interesting picture.
Yes. So his plan is to do a Rebels diorama in a Rogue One fighting on the beach styly thing. So he's currently putting together his background. It's full scratch build and greeblies time.
Yeah, it looks like a landed spaceship of sorts.
Could be. Time will tell. I mean, Could be a spaceship. Could just be the front door. Don't know why they would have a door that just opened and closed, showing that. But could be. I'm always fascinated by the stuff Adrian gets up to, because he does like scratch building and
Looks like something from Tecmo.
Now I'm going to have do 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 stuck in my head while he's got those two puppets.
He hasn't done those in a long time.
Yeah, he did them towards the end of last year. He had the puppets out for something.
That must have been a special I miss, because I'm almost watching every video he releases.
Oh,
And he did.
I do watch all of them.
He had a long break because he lost his hearing for a while.
That was a while ago, though, as well. Because he didn't break more recently because he had to go down to the south coast where a family member was suffering from dementia. But I think they passed away recently. I said recently, end of last year. Anyway, I digress. See him slapping people down when they were saying about the smallest Walkman.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, technically. And you could see it in his eyes. He was just going to say, you could just fuck off.
Should have. Could have. Didn't.
Yeah, but he's way too nice, obviously, to do just that. He's even more cruel. He just grabs you by the neck and shows you how wrong you are.
It's a good way of doing it. Good way of doing it.
Yeah, he's nice.
Anyway, so yes. The
spaceship backgrounds.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward on seeing this with the first coat of paint.
I'm as curious as to what's going to happen with the space Germans who are going to be coming running off, because it's done in a 1/35th scale, I think he said. So bigger models.
I'm pretty sure they will be fine.
But you can see some examples of those in the very first post.
Spruce with British and Germans in 1/32nd question mark scale.
It was one something. But just seeing a whole host of what I'm going to describe as randomers, including people with tiny heads.
And weird stuff stuck to their heads.
Massive guns. Oh, that's not that weird. I mean, he's just wearing some sort of dodgy Bluetooth set. I'm more interested in the guy with the massive gun.
This one?
Oh, yes, that one.
The space orc looking dude.
You think that looks like an orc?
Yeah, no, it's just the chin is in a vertical, horizontal direction. It's just going.
Oh, it is. You're right. I would see if you look at the other one, it looks like a fucking womble. It looks like a womble in a pig cap. Look at the one beside it. Yeah,
that could be anything. There could be even the Master Chief, but I think the other picture clearly shows that's a space orc, or an orc of some description.
Remember your
Mantic Dead Zone Commando, says Oyoko.
Yeah, it's a marauder. No, I'm sorry, they're not wombles. Can't have
War
everything.
of the Wombles.
It's always next time. Always next time.
Next time, get shit. Next time. He looks a bit like someone from Fallout. With the big shoulder pads.
I've never watched the show.
Well, you could just have played the game or
I've
played the
never
video
done that either.
game.
None of those things.
But an interesting project nonetheless. Let's hit the follow button so I may At one point in the far future, have the same amount of notifications like you have on updated projects.
You don't
What
want
was
that.
the reading on the XLBS? 722 or something?
It's up to 752.
Yeah, Jeebus, bloody Christ.
They take a week off just to get through them.
Mr. Dan Lee, what is he doing?
Well,
Printomancer?
he always does his side projects, so not main ones, just a project he can stuff things into. This is the kickoff for this year. It's always a good one if you just want to be nosy and see what weird shit he's up to without having to look around, because they'll all get fed into here eventually. This one is a 1/12 kit from a Kickstarter. Although it's 3D printed, so surely it could be any size, including 28mm.
That was just what I was going to say. 3D printed models don't come in a fixed scale. Maybe the detail level could be classified as...
Yeah. Well, you also have run into a problem where very thin things become non-existent when you shrink them. So, like the spikes coming out of her halo and out of her staff probably would disappear.
That would make an
Bye,
interesting
Damon.
comparison.
Well,
Bye,
there's
Damon.
Dad there trying to talk at us. I'm not going to read that. It's too many words. Anyway, but I do like the work he's done here. Despite her looking like she's just stepped out of Warcraft with that fucking hat on her. And it's unusual to see African skin tone as well. We don't see a huge amount of that.
No, not really. I wonder why.
Don't see a huge amount of Africans in the Napoleonic War.
Well, this miniature doesn't count as a Napoleonic War miniature, does it?
But if I start plucking out all the things I play, once you remove all the ones where Africans can't be involved, it doesn't leave much. It's supposed to be Indian.
She had a good day in the sun.
I suppose it's one of those things. I don't see as many Indian people as I see African. So, unless you mean the wow, and not the dots Indians, in which case she's far too dark.
Welcome to the Hobby Hangout, where we insult everybody.
That's how you tell the difference. Are they the feathers and that wow?
My batteries have died. Whoop.
They've given up.
Yeah, like so many things. Hold on. I can fix that.
He's going to wind up his batteries or something.
I'm just going to feed the hamster.
So, because I know you're obviously using GW paints there. I'm not going to say you're wrong, but have you seen the Army Painters skin tone set? I got it for the old version of War Paints. I think they've done it for Fanatics now as well. But there's some interesting paints in there for painting non-Caucasian skin tones, including a few washes, and then I want to say they call them like opalescent paints that you can add into the base skin tones to get your highlights. It's a great one to take a look at, and this goes for anybody out there who's painting stuff that isn't just going to be white blokes. The set contains there's Magner's bottles in the way. Can I be arsed? There's also Siegebreaker Behemoth, which by the way is fucking enormous. Things I do. Sons of bitches.
Didn't Vallejo also do skin color paint sets, or do I misremember that?
Sure, but it's not what I've used.
Oh, okay.
So the Army Painter one, let's turn that around, contains, what are we? Yeah, so there's onyx skin, mocha skin, tiger's eye skin, dorado skin, amber skin, jasper skin, topaz, and ruby. So more or less from very dark brown skin through your red skins, Indians, both flavors, into your Arabs, and then heading points north of Europe. So there's this range of core paints, and then on top of that, there's also pearl toners. That's what they're called. Pearl pigment toner, garnet pigment toner, and there must be another one in there. Obsidian pigment toner, and then 3 skin tone washes. So it's base paints, a wash, and then a pigment toner that you can use to highlight with. They are phenomenally good, even if you're not going to be bothered to, if you're not doing a big model and not doing a lot of wet blending, that sort of thing. See, for just doing here's a basic skin tone that I want to repeat over and over again, just the basic skin color, and then one of the washes fucked over the top. They're great. They are really great. Yeah, really nice finish on them. And then you just walk away and get on with your life. So for doing army painting, it's terrific. If you want to be a bit better and do the blending and the like, add the pigment toners. And if nothing else, if you're painting gold at any stage, the dark tone wash, the flesh wash has got like a touch of purple in it, and makes a really nice wash for gold as well. But just as a complete aside, but that Army Painter skin tone set, like I say, I think they've done it for the new version. I've not bothered looking because I still haven't used all of it from my own version. I remember they sent a set in, and John snaffled them up to do some tests or videos or whatever, never bothered. And then it was like I needed to paint something, and I needed them. I was like, do you know where they are, John? I was like, they're around somewhere. So like, fuck it, I'll just buy my own set. So I bought my own set. I still don't know if he's ever actually cracked the bottles open in anger to do anything with them. But yeah.
Never open paint in anger.
Yeah. Very good for scantily clad women. Although, you can do it on non-scantily clad women. You just less to paint.
And I think they work on men too.
Oh, I've not tried that. Oh, Darwin. I thought you were through there, son. That keeper shot himself, though.
Shall we go on?
Yep. Oh, he was just one away from doing it. Our survey says...
So this is Huzza.
Yep. He's been... Send him off to fuck ref. It's the second time he's found them. Yeah, Huzzy's been commissioned to paint some 12mm. I just thought this was interesting for anybody who fancies looking at Insanity writ large, or who fancies seeing what the Vitrix 12mm stuff looked like. So, step 1, block colors. Step 2, wash. Then step 3, highlight. What? Why? Who? I wouldn't.
Talent in a bottle.
How about step 2, wash. Step 3. No, I'm not doing a step 3. I've done enough.
Isn't step 3 putting them on bases?
Could be. He's chose to include an extra painting step, though.
Oh, no.
Yes! Oh, fuck.
Does Victrix do bags of Skellypops?
No,
Shame.
they do historics.
I don't care if the Skellypops are historically accurate. I just want Skellypops.
Why would people want to do Skellybobs?
Because they're so relaxing to do. Easy to assemble most of the time. Very easy to paint most of the time. It gets your dopamine fix quickly. It's like painting stormtroopers. You just prime white, add black dots, and done.
I was thinking of a different stormtrooper there.
No, those would be Sturmtruppen.
No, Victrix don't go in for any of that fantasy muck. They don't need it. There's enough companies out there doing it.
What? Skellies?
Weirdly, Jam, I was thinking the same thing when it came to the Warlord Skellies.
Are there multi-finger pose stuff Skellies?
They're horrible. You've got to glue the legs. Both legs are separate from the pelvis, and then once you've got them assembled, then the rib cage and spine is one part, and then the arms go on. It's
so they basically just went, well, usually we have torso, legs, and arms. Let's stick with that for Skellybobs.
Yeah, no, not that. Yeah. Now, to be fair, the individual feet are attached by a bar to each other. So at least once you've got that glued to your base, you can then glue your legs to it. But nobody's finished that box, Jill. You're not alone. Don't worry about it. The company who made them went out of business, and I'm positive they went out of business because people bought those boxes and went, I'm never buying another model from them.
Are those boxes still for sale?
Yeah, Warlord bought the company, or bought the molds from the company. So the American War of Independence stuff, the skeletons, what else did they sell? Oh, no, the kilts were theirs. Were Warlords.
That almost feels like a challenge.
Somebody else. It's fucking it's horrendous. I did an unboxing on once. I think there's 5 models. The only time anybody's ever put 5 models together.
Let me just check if my friendly, not local game store has any of them in stock.
Oh, they won't. Nobody with any sense has, because they cost the same as Oathmark Skellies or Frostgrave. Does Frostgrave do them? Oathmark are definitely Skellies. No, Wargames Atlantic. You get Wargames Atlantic, get Oathmark. Both go together so fucking quickly. The bodies are all there. You just put the arms and heads on. And then there's that fucking nightmare fuel of individual parts.
Yeah, but that's the fun of it.
There's nothing fun about that.
They've got too much of Warlord stuff on. Does anybody have a name for that set?
Yeah, there was originally the Wargames factory ones.
If you're cheeky, ask Wargames Atlantic for a box for unboxing. Yeah, I tried that with Armored Clash. That didn't work. Also, then I would need to make an unboxing to be true to my thingamajig. I can't find them. Why can't I find them?
Oh, shite, son.
Show me skeleton one.
Playing like that, you're going to end up being substituted for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I do like my shop.
Although trying to beat the fucking keeper at the near post was balls. You weren't beating him anyway. You're making this harder than it needs to be. I might just have to post there. Jam's posted the link in there.
That's very nice of you.
It's because you're making it harder than it needs to be.
Warlord of Ever1.
We're all frustrated watching you do it.
Yeah, but you can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, but we can see how long it's taking you just to open up a picture of a sprue.
No, I'm not wanting to see the sprue. I want to see if my vendor has it.
Why would you? Yes. Yes. No. Fuck.
Ah. I think I found him. Warlords of Erewhon Skeleton Warriors box set.
Yep. It was really easy if you just click that link.
Yeah, but that's just the sprue and that's not my vendor, you muppet. 23 euros. Well,
That's about €22.75 too much
it's
for that
about
box.
€1 per miniature.
That's about 90 cents per miniature too much.
They have 2 in stock.
It's because people have seen it and went, "Oh, I'm not fucking buying that."
People are no fun anymore. It can't be that bad, can it?
Yes, they really can.
The legs
You've
are
been-
attached
you've
to
been
the
like-
pelvis already.
Off the fuck. Well done, son. Well done.
I
Get off,
am
you fucking
looking at
dirty
this sprue,
bastard.
Mr. James Knutz. Let's just join the fun. There's the sprue. There's the pelvis, and there's legs attached. So
Right,
that.
and now see just down from it.
Yeah.
No, go right.
Yes.
So that's the bodies and spine.
Yes.
And then go right again. That's the
Yes.
feet.
Yeah. That's half bad.
That's and notice how the feet have got like a half circle at the back. That's because the other half of the foot is constructed from the ball at the bottom of the leg. So you have to plug them in. They didn't plug particularly well. And then the arms all have they've got the big fuck off open arms for the spears. So the spears and swords and shit set really badly. It's just so fucking. Yeah, they don't even use them in the free sprue. That's true. They still include the fucking Celts and Romans, but they've never used those as a fucking free sprue.
They don't want to lose customers.
Can't afford to.
So what was the other version you said as a alternative?
Anything. Freeze dried dog shit is a better alternative.
Now I want Scallywobs.
War Games Atlantic or North Star's Oathmark.
The North Star ones I've looked at, and they're always sold out.
It's because they're really good, unlike the Warlord Games ones, which, as you can see, will never be sold out.
Probably not. Skeleton Infantry. On back order. Yeah. At some point, I might do more Scallywobs.
PM1 Pink. That's where the magic happens.
Did they say they were super proud of it? Says Soap Dodger.
I don't think anybody's ever said they were super proud of them. I don't even think the original company said they were super proud of them.
Super special great. Well, this concludes Huzza 21's
Don't let him score.
Tiny Fighting Men.
Fuck's sake. Of course he's tapped in because you all stood looking like fucking spuds.
Maybe that's a thing we could do. Suggestions for the worst possible plastic sprue in the industry that's still in production. Have a top 5 of how bad can you make a miniature.
I forgot. GW tried to do that recycling nonsense.
I think they still do that.
I don't know. I've not walked into a Games Workshop in now on 20 years. Don't plan on changing that anytime soon.
I'm pretty sure I've read some people talking about it on a Discord somewhere lately, but I'm not sure. Games Workshop Stormtroopers?
He was.
Are you having a stroke, Soap?
The ones with the berets on them, he means. You got a... Oh. Sorry. Put an extra 8 on that. Yeah, there was only 2 poses. Although you could get a metal sergeant and metal heavy weapons team.
Oh, okay.
But they
Welcome,
were...
Radagast. Hello.
Endo's on. On Endo. Shore this thing up. Kick the fuck out, people.
Oh, another Victrix building thingamajig. Isn't that the
Yes.
sprue you just shown off on camera?
Nope.
You sure?
No. But
That
I've
wasn't
already said no, so I'm going to stick with mine. On the grounds, they're late Roman. And the last one I did was Saxon.
Okay.
So yes, it's nice to see people agree with me about the Vitrix bingo. However, the plan behind this is to put together some Saga warbands that could also be used for Midgard. And Hail Caesar as well. Why would you play Hail Caesar?
Am I wrong in
Yes.
saying that these people thinks the background is
Oh man, that was so close. Who? What?
Fugu.
Yes.
those little
Fugu?
pots? Those little pots, aren't those fugu?
Don't think so.
Huh? What a shame.
I've got a fuckload of the Fugu ones. I mean,
Starting the madness.
maybe I can get scenery stuff. Because old Fugu pots are round.
Oh, okay.
And then there's some weird shapes in there that aren't. I think they're a full resin cast base.
Hello, Nick. Welcome. So he's doing early Saxons,
Why do you like
more early Saxons,
weird? You're
late
so
Romans, and more late
weird.
Romans.
Those are the ones I've just unboxed.
The armored warriors.
Yep. And to be fair, lads, you've had fucking 3 attempts that should have wrapped this game up already. So it's on you. So yeah, I'm interested to see what people start doing for Midgard. Because I think it's a really good game. I think you'll see more of that this year now that people actually have got a chance to get their hands on it. Yes.
I do really like the way Victrix is
Whip it
doing
in.
their stuff.
Ah, that was a shit cross.
It's a shame I don't
Absolute
have any
shit.
use for it.
Why'd you not have any use for it?
Because I'm not playing historicals.
You just need to knuckle down.
You can't make me.
Can't know.
No, you can't. And hold on. Give me a
I think I
sec.
can.
No, you can't. And when
Get it in, get it in, get it in.
if you try, I will cut you. I have a knife.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Don't make me reciprocate in kind.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yes. Let's
So
go.
yes.
Let's go past the Victrix bingo and give Sir Humphrey a
That was it.
fighting chance
Oh,
of doing all his stuff.
Fuck my hat, what a screamer.
I beg your pardon. Did somebody do something good?
Yes, I've got several hats. There's one there.
Yay!
Anyway,
Why does that always make me think of Laurel and Hardy? I don't know.
because they did that film. It takes a wicked deflection. Are you sure? I thought you just smashed that one in. Oh, he did. Oh, lucky.
Grand Army of Altdorf.
Yeah,
Isn't
no.
Altdorf spelled with an R in the middle? Altdorf.
Yes. But worse than that, he's picked Altdorf. However, can't do much. So yes. This is being done for the old world, which means the bases are all incorrect. So you've had to spend additional time, effort, and money on putting the wrong bases on things, which is just hilarious, I feel, in many respects.
And it looks wrong.
But there you have state troopers and a couple of cannon people. Now, obviously, if he was doing it properly, he'd be doing Ireland, best city-state. But you can't have everything.
Well,
He does, however, have a unit of marksman and Merigliano there, which I would suck his balls for. So I don't know where my marksmen have gone. I find my command. Don't know where the fucking actual marksmen are. So if I ever want to actually put the marksman on the table, I'm going to have to substitute the crossbowmen with somebody else.
Have you repurposed them?
Nope. Oh, none of the Dogs of War got changed for anything. Because, Dogs of War, they were cracking. You're not in the drawer. Yes. Oh, well done, Darwin.
Darwin?
Nunez.
Oh, Dunkeldorf is actually a very nice miniatures. You're completely correct on that one, Ewok.
Oh, Dunkeldorf stuff's absolutely spanking. You lost your fez. Oh dear, that's terrible.
Dunkeldorf even has a Lemmy.
Yes, it does. Carrying a massive fucking hammer. God bless him. I got the what was it called? House of Serpents Kickstarter through there just before Christmas. In fact, they sent me some stuff through for Ben as well. Because I backed the Kickstarter. And then they went, because you're always really nice and stuff, we'll send some models over for Ben. Can I send them to you and you can ship them on? I went, yeah, fine. So I sent them to him before Christmas and they arrived back with me yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So they've been bouncing around the postal system over the Christmas period.
Have you accidentally added the wrong address?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just how it goes.
Or have you not removed the barcode sticker that was on there?
There was no barcode sticker on it. They were shipped inside my box.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put them in a new box. They've just been doing laps in the postal service. To be fair, I've been getting stuff. They've been running additional service on a Sunday trying to play catch up after Christmas. I've been getting stuff for people in fucking Lisburn, which is a town Taurus is quite close to and is fucking nowhere near me. There's no resemblance in the closest it was like 29 Dunor Road or something, and I'm 29 Donegal. But every other line after that, including the barcode, the postcode, are all incredibly different. So the postal service has just gone fuckwise over Christmas.
Oh, grand.
Anyway.
And here I sit always laughing at people at work getting annoyed when they receive letters from tenants that live one house across the street.
Yep. I just got to the point where I couldn't be arsed putting them back in the post because I put one thing back in the post in December with, delivered in error on the envelope, and 3 days later it was back at my house again. I go,
what?
You're really not picking this up, lad. So I just threw it in the bin. Fuck it.
Well, at that point, you can't be held
I did think about
responsible.
asking Toros if he knew who he was, considering his Lisburn direction, but I just couldn't be arsed.
Just collect the stuff and just send it to Toros, so he can do the delivery.
Ross something or other. Can't remember. In the bit it went. Christmas card. Should have opened it to check for cash, but couldn't be bothered. Oh, too high. Too far. Too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. Anyway, so yes. Army of Altor.
Lisburn's one-way system is legendary. I entered one time and didn't escape for 3 years.
Lisburn's an amazing place. Lisburn's what they call a shopping town. So a place where people would go for stores, and it's relatively affluent. It's got, boutique type shops for people to spend too much money on clothes and shit like that. And it used to be called the city for everyone. And then they went through a space of sectarian violence where a lot of Catholics were forced out of their house. And the Lisburn Council, who's predominantly unionist, rather than try and solve this issue, just went, what's easier? We'll just change the tagline. So it became Lisburn, the city for everything. Everything except Catholics, that is.
Oh.
Twinned with Larne for hating people.
Yeah, the world is a nice and interesting place.
Hillsborough with aspirations, that's true. Right, anyhow.
Yeah, who's next? I feel there's something pink coming on.
Think pink.
Think pink.
Like the rinky-dink panther.
Ansel. A talking hand by the looks of it.
Yes, with googly eyes, the best kind.
He does Baron's War in pink. And print lines! Fucking hell! Couldn't you have warned me about those? Jeebus.
I don't know. What are you looking at? See the print lines? See, you're looking at the thing. I'm looking at the miniature. You're looking for some unknown reason at the rock. It's a topographical. It's like looking at Ordnance Survey. This rock is a topographical representation of itself. But look at the tiny fighting mountains instead. No, wasn't. Well, it might have been done. I don't know. Might be done. They just decided to save time skipping stuff. I would have saved time by just going out to the back garden and lifting a fucking rock in, but that's me. People are like that these days.
Yeah.
Why use something else when you can go and, print it? Print some lollipop sticks.
You wouldn't print a car, would you?
Oh, I fucking would. Oh, shit. Oh,
I think people actually have done that by now. Print cars in full size.
I think they have. And our survey says, let's go with Death by Cranberry. Seems that time. So, Baron's War, bits and pieces, including the plastics. Oh, that's going to make a mess. These arrived today for unboxing.
Oh, shame we can't see it.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, tonks! 'Twas war, tonk!
Yeah, but that's not what I'm showing you.
Okay.
I got the Foot Sergeant's box that's due out next month. Or later this month. So that'll be the last of the Baron's War foot troops, I think. I know they said they were doing levy, but I think they meant peasant levy. In which case, levy, knights, and foot sergeants, so now it'll be onto the mounted staff. So I'm looking forward to these. I've not even opened the box yet. Oh, bruise.
What a surprise.
Unexpected. Baron's War bat rep. I'm not painting fucking medieval. Yeah, fuck.
Nick, you're seriously asking me if I'm crossing the channel for a... I'd love to. No
He's not
way
allowed
that
to.
I can afford that journey.
Just get yourself posted. You might
I'll,
not end
I'll
up in the right place at the right
yeah.
time, mind you.
I'm going to put myself in a parcel, address myself to Ben, so I end up at your place, and then you'll take me to Games Expo.
That would be spicy. Did you say you had spicy? You said you were cranberry.
Wasn't it Death by
Tart. Yeah, tart sweet spice. Oh, because it contains Christmas spices.
Oh, like cinnamon.
Yes. Oh, 100% cinnamon.
Nick,
Wow.
I won't be sleeping in the OTT van. That's no.
Nobody sleeps in the OTT van. That's not true, actually. Everybody in the back sleeps. And then me and Warren just ganch. Anyway.
The weird thing is, I was planning on going to Tactica Hamburg this year, only to be reminded yesterday that because we have early elections, they're on the same weekend.
Okay.
So either I'll go vote or I go to play games.
Oh. Is there what's the AFD doing these days?
Yeah.
They still pushing massively.
Yeah,
Probably want to vote then.
I think I'll need to go vote.
Yeah. On the plus side, thinking the money you'll save.
Well, technically true, but also potentially I could go on Saturday because the voting is only on Sunday.
Okay, so you get 1 day of it. Just travel up and travel back.
Yeah, I usually wouldn't be going for more than 1 day.
Spicy meatball.
No, Orinoco, not really. Also, I'm not sure how it's working on in other parts of the world. In Germany, you get a dedicated polling station that's set up for you, and they open at 8. So even if I was there at 8 and put in my vote, I would then have to drive to Hamburg, which is a 2.5 hour drive. And last year we started at 6, so we would be there when doors open. Oh, look, pink.
Yes. See, that's a fit version of the mounted one with the unicorn device on her shield. Years ago, I used to be able to tell you what those were, but I can't anymore. Per bend, per fess sinister, all that shite. Learned it, and then thankfully let it all drain out.
James, I would tell you if my
Yes!
friend.
Oh! Fuck Casey, you little gem. That was so close.
If my friend who I play BattleTech with would be coming along, I probably would be going. Currently, I'm undecided because I can't be asked driving that way. Because voting has been very much early because of reasons. Mail-in votes are not available yet, so that's also a tricky thing.
That was a stunning strike.
And then there's the
he fucking deserved to go.
Tiny detail that I volunteered to be active on voting day as a participant. Though I haven't heard on that one back, so. So yes, voting is important. And I feel even more than ever. Though, to be fair, I don't believe my vote will change much, but at least I'll be able to say I didn't vote for that clown in office. I'm not to blame. I did my part.
Well, take the George Carlin view, which is, people say you're not allowed to complain if you don't vote. I say you voted and look what we got. The only people who should be allowed to complain are the ones who abstain, because we've got no fucking hand in this at all.
Yeah, but on the other hand, those are enabling other people, technically.
Are they though?
Yes.
Because if everybody didn't vote, what would they do then? None of the politicians would get in.
Well, that's the point. The stupid ones you don't want in office will go vote anyway, so that's not how it works. I get what Colin is saying, but it doesn't work that way. At least not in our democracy. It might be working in the two-party political system that they have, but not here. But let's not get political. I've avoided this topic for 100 minutes now. Let's not start it.
Shocking. Anyway, if anybody's in North Carolina and want to play Barron's War, he's putting together a lot of stuff. Feel free to message him. Maybe if you're in South Carolina as well. I don't know.
Wasn't there a TV series about North and South Carolina with Patrick Swayze?
Roadhouse?
Nah, that was a movie, not a series.
I don't know.
I think I somehow I must be thinking about 50 Shades of Grey. Shay!
Could be. It's just one shade of grey. It's Halford's Primer Grey.
Yes, Jill and James, that's the one. Oh, that's another fun translation weird thing they did for whatever reason. So the series is, if correct, North and South.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the German title is Fackeln im Sturm, which is torches in heavy winds.
Right.
Why? I
Do your
can't.
translators do a lot of drugs? Is that why?
Potentially?
Because I mean, North and South makes sense because it's the
Yes,
northern
because
states
it's
against the southern states.
Yes, it's absolutely.
I can't remember any amount of heavy winds. Or I mean, if it was the Mongol invasion of Japan, I could see the heavy winds thing. That would make sense. Although I still wouldn't be on board with the torches. That makes no sense.
Gone with the Wind is actually translated one-to-one from Winde verweht.
Right, so it's not called North and South then.
That would explain a lot. Tickle me scrotum. My hovercraft is full of eels.
Apparently. Apparently so.
Yes. Keep up. You're on. Tell us about your project.
He's
Talk now or be silent forever.
He's doing some blot action. North Africa.
Oh, so this is not Trench Crusade now?
Nope.
Okay.
This is the Africa Corps. I'd have to say, yes, your color is probably a bit darker than it should be. I wouldn't particularly worry about that. But considering you hand brush that on rather than airbrushing it on, you've got a lovely fucking smooth finish. Especially noticeable on the half track, because you haven't put the wash on yet. Or if you have, you were more circumspect.
Building a basic map.
See the little triangle? Although I think you've got yours folded down, haven't you? On the on the
On the
Blitz.
Blitz.
Yeah, you do. No, you've got to fold it back, not down. Anyway, the middle of that should be a bright yellow. Just in case you were planning on doing that at any stage. Yeah, I would give them a bit of a dry brush, and then I would chip the absolute living shite out of them. Have you seen the ones I did? I used them in a jerry can for something.
I
can't remember what.
Just saying, you did a jerry can. I think it was on Streak and Crime.
Yeah, no.
Was it Wuthering?
They were already painted.
Either Wuthering
it
or
might have been oil washes or something like that for doing panel lining and shit. Because obviously I don't know what else you have, but I really went fucking heavy on the chipping, because any length of time in the desert around Tobruk, they got chipped to buggery fuck. That place is just absolute. It's just like a gravel track. Where you go? You're going the wrong way, Alexander. You're almost giving that fucking ball away, you bell end. That's why we want to sell you to Madrid. You fuck right off, mate. Easy for you to say.
and I won't repeat myself.
The vehicles are quite nice. I'm curious as to where you're going to go with your trench section. I assume you're going full defensive Tobruk style. Lots of fortifications and emplacements and shit like that. Oh, look at that. Look at you getting stuff from Jam Scott. You put them in the house water house. Because I want to see those as well. At some point I need to finish off my Africa core.
Finishing projects is so 2024.
Well, if I finish my Africa core, then I can move on to doing the desert rats, you see. And then I'll have 2 complete forces for probably 5 for victory these days. Yes. Oh, not fucking enough on it. Get out of the way, for fuck's sake. Like, here's a score. Oh, shit. Offside. Bastard.
I think for the last pick of the day, we're staying roughly in the same theatre of war.
Absolutely fucking shocking. Let's say yes, for more reasons than enough. B for victory. I don't know if anybody bought the one I pointed out that had like a damaged corner, so they knocked it down to like half price. Fuck that. Why not? Damaged corner in the book. 21st Panzer Division in Normandy. And for anybody who knows their history, the 21st Panzer Division in Normandy was formed from the remnants of the Africa Corps. So, yes, we are staying in the same place, theoretically. Although this is 15 mil. Go on. Fucking nobody in there.
They are tiny, that is true.
They are 15 mil for Flames of War or other games.
See, this picture makes it even more obvious to me how tiny they are. What you lads can't see is on the far right, he's got a... that's a super glue, the small 1 gram version, and it looks huge in comparison to the vehicle.
The corkscrew, or not corkscrew, the cork that's got the 4 poster pins, map pins pushed into it to give it stability. But look at those. I always liked the resin stuff from Warlord, from Battlefront. It's a shame they decided to stop doing most of it, and then now you either can't get them or you have to wait for them to come out in plastic. So, Lorraine Schlepper. I'm assuming anyway. That is, yeah.
Yes, so.
It made me doubt myself whenever you scroll back down.
No worries.
It's
trust yourself.
Very distinctive look to it. But I really like the variety of camo schemes he's doing on that
Yes. We've
So
got triangles and we've got weird, wacky thingamajigs.
yeah, I mean, there's the tiger stripes, there's the full-on blobs, there's some airbrushed camo, some lines, and some splinter style camo. Because you had the whole idea that it was applied by the individual crews, and depending on the crew and platoon, they might do more or less depending on what they had and what time they had to do it. Good man. Get it clear the fuck. That's your 3 minutes, ref. Any chance you blowing the fuck up?
The ref explodes. Oh no.
Ref will be exploded.
Self-exploding refs. Oh no.
Find a way to win my arse.
Every time I see World War II miniature games, I think of Cone of Arc, the YouTube channel. In case anybody hasn't seen that one.
Fucking take the throw before he books you as well, for fuck's sake. Jesus teddy fucking Christ.
And it's off.
Finally fucking...
That was pure
fucking
coincidence.
prick.
I just was guessing about judging by your stare.
So the stare at that fucking referee needs his fucking balls rolled. Anyway, yes.
Yes. All very lovely, talented stuff by people who do more hobby than I. But let's face it,
So,
if you do less hobby than I, you're dead.
it's one way of looking at it. I also got my Japanese buildings from Shiro. Is that it?
No?
Shiro Models.
Could be.
Got a whole box full of little Japanese buildings. So now I can get my Clash of Katana stuff sorted at some stage.
Lash!
I may have gone, I wouldn't say over the top with them, but...
To go beside Rome.
Well, it would be nice if someone would pull the finger out and do my fucking room so they could sit beside them. They'll sadly just have to be by themselves for the time being, so. But they're all resin, two-piece cast, so base and then roof is separate. So I just need to go around, give them a wash, and then fill in some air bubbles. Bit of clean up, and then I can crack on. You're really struggling to focus on one project. The joys of grieving. Oh dear. Who passed?
Oh,
Did I know?
I think he said his mother passed?
Oh, sorry for your loss, son. You know what will cheer you up no end, I'm sure. Building Rome. I post it across to you.
Oh, I'd be very careful with that, Jerry. He might send it back and have added 3D printed parts just to annoy you.
There's no room for 3D printed parts on Rome.
Well, that's even worse. He could just exchange parts and make them 3D printed.
Aye, December's a shit month.
Yeah, it is most of the times.
Don't worry. Now Apartheid Clyde and Donald Trump are back in the White House. Everything will be better for everyone all the time, ever. That's how that works.
Yeah. I'm not sure if how that went in other social media bits, but I've seen people going full on panic.
Huh? How what? Social media?
Yeah, with people going full on panic mode because of Donald the dumb fuck and Elon the musketeer.
I don't know. Thankfully, I don't have /do social media, so
Yeah, better for that.
Yep. It's the best way. That's how the magic happens.
The most annoying part of it all is that even German media is too scared to say that Elon the fucking gobshite did a Nazi salute wanker.
I didn't do a Nazi salute.
No, he did
two Nazi salutes. Because
Yeah.
he did it once, and he turned around and did it to the people behind him as well.
Yeah, and he bent himself backwards like a stupid monkey. Oh, that's totally okay. That's one of the reasons I started this streaming business, to have people to back you up when you're down.
Didn't mean to bum us all out.
Yes,
You couldn't, mate. I'm so tightly clenched. You couldn't bum me out.
So I'll.
You're thinking of my brother.
I'm sticking a piece of coal up your rectum to get a diamond.
I'm so tightly clenched, you'd never get it up there, mate.
I'm a man of dedication.
Commitment and sheer will.
Yes.
That really is. I mean, she's cranberry and soury, but damn, there's a lot of Christmas spices in that.
Are you getting all festivus now?
Oh, I wouldn't think that. But
Yes.
it tastes like a Christmas cake.
People are starting to plan how to make Jerry make diamonds.
Did
Shine
you not
like a
listen to the
diamond.
warning from the other team members about who's the most noxious farts?
Oh,
I
yes.
suggest they stay the fuck away from my rear end. It
That
strips
took a
the
turn.
enamel off the bowl.
More cranberry than going down on Dolores. Who?
She'd certainly be spicy this many years in the grave anyway.
You want to be the cage with her gas mask. Well, on that happy note.
Cracking. Sweet to the beat.
Let's all break wind and set sail and don't do rigging. Rigging is bad. Bad for your health.
Never any of that. Have fun, kids.
Yes, we see you again potentially next week, I think.
If we could be bothered.
Who knows if we're still alive next week? I mean, Donald promised to solve the Ukrainian war within one day, and
That's true. He's been in for 2 now.
Yeah, he might be just sending nukes.
It's glass it all.
Yes, just wipe it off the board, and bye.
That's true.